네, 주문 공격은 주문만큼 효과적이지 않습니다. 무기 공격은 적보다 높은 곳에서 싸우면 전투에서 큰 우위를 전할 수 있으며 촛불과의 뿔은 어두운 곳을 밝게 드러내줍니다. 로딩 중. 근데 사운드가 계속 들리지?
What if Halson is... No, don't go there.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. What was taken is free to be reclaimed.
얘 지켜보고 있었어. 이거 얘 여기 있었구나. 미안해. 업로딩이 좀 느리네. 최적화를 좀 해놓고 할까? 잠시만요. 음.
You there! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? Far be it from me to pry. Now, as you were saying, Lasha Booyag, And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses noticed red dragon marching at rear.
아무렇게나 쓰는 것
Last
같은데?
question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again,
어서 오세요, 헬리님.
never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Kukliak would come to some use. Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
형인 아니야?
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
가져가다간 그냥
I smell drugs
골로 가겠지?
amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
메인만 하자 일단. 드루이드 할신 구조. 왼쪽으로 가야 되네.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
이쪽으로 해서 건너면데.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
가까운 데부터. 배불러 말고요. 얘는 계단을 뭐 이따위로 만들어놨어. 어? 새벽 할 것들이 많아 보인다.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
아,
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is
보인다고? 아이씨. 진짜. 저쪽 길인가?
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tyrion. We're civilians now, remember? exposed now.
길이 어디냐?
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
끝에서 좌회전.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come? We should be getting drunk at least. No fun waiting for death sober.
Where are my boots?
We should be getting drunk at least. We should be getting drunk at least. No fun.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
칩. 압도적이구만.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do.
설득의
Damn you. Damn
신.
it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. Be that as it may, my trust is yours. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living
얘는
soul,
왜 이러는 거지 갑자기?
except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I'll spare you the finer details, but it begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death. Thank you. I see my trust in you was not misplaced. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
뭔 얘기하는 거야?
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
네. 꺼져.
We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting for death sober.
술 달라는 건가 쟤는? 어이가 없네. 쥐.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
아, 있는 퀘스트 다 해보자. 씨, 모르는데.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
요.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
I should be getting drunk at least.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
물도 있어?
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole said.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusement and much less hassle.
포탈 없나?
whatever it takes. No time to dally.
How delicious. Directly.
얘는 버릴 건데.
Looking ahead.
덩치가 좋구만. 언제 왔대?
Time to move.
Never a dull moment. Can't slow down. 거리가 없는데요.
can't give up. On I go.
Death is but a word away. From striking distance.
나 이런 씨. 도망가.
Time to push my luck again. Tim.
I can keep going a little longer now.
알았냐?
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells? Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here.
본조.
Take
좋았어.
this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the nine hells
이건
as
동전이
very
아니야.
valuable currency.
좋은 동전. 땡큐. 뭐야, 반지도 들어왔잖아. 어? 아닌데? 왜? 아, 잉크병, 접시, 숟가락, 수건떡. 뭔데? 일단 가. 구했고요.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Anything of use?
was homesick. He never let it show, but
오, 삽이다.
homesick too. He didn't deserve
삽이 생겼네. 안 갈 수가 없지 그러면. 내가 아까 안 열었나? 체인장안. 뭔 소리? 소리가 들리네. 예. 오, 뭔가요? 물약. 마법 무효 화살? 어둠의 화살?
Keep a blade close.
아스타리온.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Careful, I might.
얘가 사기꾼이었구나. 왜 필요한데? 뭐 장갑도 없네.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Never a dull moment.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
얘는 일단 해봐.
This squirrel might be the single most adorable creature you can recall in all your stunted memory. It would be ever so twee if it were climbing a tree.
Oh.
Surely you should be reserving your foot for more deserving foes. That poor creature was harmless.
You stare at the body before you. You have no idea what just happened. The swirling bile cauldron of your brain is cooking up a poisoned stew.
다람쥐 이름이 있었다니.
Ready and willing.
I've got a long road ahead.
Peer through the telescope.
공.
You see a dragon circling like a bird. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead.
More goblins. What's next?
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow. I had the same thought. And it's just going to keep happening.
시체가 없어졌네?
Never ends.
Don't touch me.
No one stopped me yet.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Yeah, just once.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
뭐야?
There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Fair enough.
악마였네.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck, and it's just getting worse, ugh. It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want. I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
실패라고? 성공!
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song.
이해로우시네.
Please. You've earned it. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Moon, sun, will remind me of your grace. Faith, fair, all the love I can't repay.
books together? Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see
뱀파이어도
two small
있어?
puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove? Still no symptoms.
No sign of tentacles so far.
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
저기로구나.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
들어가, 씨. 들어가.
You seemed quite worried.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. And I didn't want to be stuck mopping up nosy trespassers like you. Ain't no one getting their way today.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
No traps, please.
No, never flew so high. Nobody's listening.
나갈게요.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice. Funny. That's what our birdie wanted. Release me this instant, you beasts! Unless you want to join him up there, you best pay the toll. Cough it up!
As the symbol glows,
power courses through you. Authority.
You're a true soul. I didn't know. Wouldn't dare question you, never.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
We'll leave you to it. Let's find you something to eat.
All right, then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
다 도망가네? 왜 과적 상태야? 별거 없는데요. 아무것도 없고요.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. nothing to be done about it now, anyway.
Let's see.
What the? Oh, Birdie just flew away!
Right. We'll get it sorted.
잘못 눌렀네. 올라가. 돌아가는 길이 어디야?
Left you like trash. Then keep looking.
Did I play games like this in my youth? Was I sweet once?
Something over there.
어디가 저기밖에 없냐?
they doing over there? Chasing bird?
Oi! Thicko! This here's off limits. Get to the main gate, or I'll plug you full of arrows.
Goblins ahead.
We'll need a cover story.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck shite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
제발.
You? Well, guess we're in with all sorts these days. If you're here to see Draw Wrestling, you'll want to let him and the lads know you're one of us. There's a party on. Celebrating a raid, we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it. Whatever calls you. I can't believe you did it! You stupid idiot! Go on, mate. Enjoy the festivities. You earned it. Who? If he ain't one of us, and if he's here, he's down in the pits.
The pits? He couldn't be somewhere pleasant sounding, could he? Better still be alive.
Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up. Ripped the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
Lovely. Brings out the colour in your eyes.
Can't call fleas from the bloody walls.
More likely you gave them fleas, you
What a
filthy
stunner
bugger.
you are, mate. Blessed be.
Here, my boy.
진행이요? 무슨 소리 하시는 거예요?
You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others.
1%도 진행 안 됐을 거요?
Infinitely stronger and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
오. 뭔데?
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
I don't know what that toy of hers is, but I'm glad it's on our side.
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
A new age is dawning with goblins at trust. Mountains, great mortals, all hinders to quake. Oh, a stranger in a fair camp. Here follow a piper and white.
That smells delicious.
We have to find Halcyon before it's too late. I doubt these goblins care much for their prisoners. Statue of Seluna. This ruin must have been dedicated to her.
They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past. We got them now, eh? Yes. Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
아, 15.
Likes of you, please. Only boss you need concern yourself with is me. Out! Now. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place. Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made.
아씨.
failing you? Or your wits, perhaps? There's nothing more to say. Let's move.
Those thieves almost got past.
We got them now, eh?
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others. Then, myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
I came just in time. You are transforming. Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. For the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Feel better. I promise.
already told you to bugger off, didn't I?
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
Oh, beg your pardon, true soul. At your service, of course. Well, 'cause that's what you are, innit? One of them as hears our thoughts, and the voice of the Absolute. Like Priestess Gut and Boss Ragslin. Gods, we even got a drow now. We follow the Absolute, and them she speaks through. At first, we thought it was just Priestess Gut and Boss Ragslin. Then the drow came along. And you and all now, I reckon. Go ahead, please. I'm sure you're expected. The Absolute is gathering us all together. For something big, I reckon. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of...
Glad you've a moment for me. My, predicament has become rather urgent. I need a magical artifact to consume. Right now. We've already found enough magic to soothe its disquiet. If you'll just give me what I need. Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please. I see. Let me remind you that this is not something that can be...
Just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelps start singing, we'll know who sent them.
Aye. Might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself. She told me she was watching over me. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it. A real manifestation, perhaps, but not an individual of flesh and blood in the manner you or I would consider to be real. Whether she spoke the truth or not, well, I think I require a little more evidence before taking a fantasy at her word. Until then, best we speak of other matters. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. That hit the spot. I could feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
I might be able to pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
More Selûlar idolatry. No sign of her followers, though.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
I only hear her through you, priestess. That's because she chose me. You're not worthy yet.
Yeah. And the one thing I learned down there, don't matter if you're a slave or a king. Drow will pluck out your eyes if you look at them wrong.
Are you ready for the absolute mark on your
At
flesh?
least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining!
Sugan al Sukok, Otashokek Dos! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Sukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Dragonborn.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp. You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse. Speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkok hank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. What if the creature noted your presence at the crash site? Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
Who killed you?
Ragslin remains composed. If he senses your manipulations, he gives no sign. The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
Ragslin remains ignorant to your presence in his mind murk. You choose your next question.
Who is the Absolute?
Ragslin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. You see an image. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Curiosity conquers his suspicions. You suck in a breath of relief, and visions consume you once more. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open. The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
What you needing now? The Absolute's got room for everyone, long as you don't defy her. And nobody's that stupid. If the Absolute says to take orders from a Drow, then we toe the mark. No questions. You look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for? Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it. The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. She'll fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
You'll
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left.
Listen, the Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. She'll fertilize with the dead. Rivers flow with their blood. Their cities will be razed to the ground.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something bad.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Interesting. What do you know of this druid? If you were sent here to hunt him, perhaps you can help me. The druid makes his home in a nearby sanctuary where his followers worship a false god. I intend to find it and destroy it. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin. Destroying it will demonstrate our power. Soon, all false gods will cower before the Absolute. I would expect nothing less. Together, we shall burn it to the ground. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power. One, we captured a human who knows exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks. How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder.
Then they're prepared to die. Absolute.
Dying's the only thing they're good at. Then I'll hear her voice.
You're too feeble. Her voice is a blade. It'd cut your brain to bits.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say will take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You? I'll believe that when I see it. Bloodthirsty, ain't ya? Ha! Go on in! Make him scream.
No! Please!
Face the prisoner. Consider the implements provided. Then,
What are you? Go. Die.
That all you got? Being soft ain't gonna make him talk.
you don't know why, but you are really good at this. You never want this perfect moment to come to an end.
please, to the east. Past the ruins and the bridge. They covered the gate with ivy.
Look at him. You got him good. And you yourself. You're a nasty piece of work. And we got what we needed. You weren't half bad. Drow will be happy when she hears it. Oh, this is good. Come on. I bet we'll even get some of the spoils.
What? The prisoner?
Oh, forget about him. There'll be more of them soon.
The battered man hangs slack from his chains, barely breathing. The man coughs hard, but his eyes shoot open, and the color returns to his cheeks.
Get away. Please. No more. Help. You could have killed me. Just get these shackles off. I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. I was with a group of adventurers. We came here for an artifact. It's called the Night Song. We tried to sneak past the goblins, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient. I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Laroakan would reward us if we found it. It should be here somewhere. He said there was a hidden passage underneath the temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned when we arrived. I'm not sure. All I know is there's a passageway to the Night Song. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, these shackles. I don't want to die. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, hurry.
Don't give me trouble now.
You've been caught lockpicking. Better surrender or risk losing your hand. Some guards would appreciate your generosity, but not this one. This one prefers old-fashioned justice. decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear. Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear. Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear.
Put your arm in it, 3. You want to grow in... You're gonna be a hunter, so show it.
Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear.
Bloody racket!
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave. You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected. The only thing you've managed to convince them of is that you
Strong.
Watch your back.
Absolute's looking out for me now.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Let's go to the shadows.
그래? 오셨네? 아씨, 어떻게 해야 되지?
Trap.
All here, and you, one of you, casting aspersions on the absolute. Oh, tear out your tongue and cram it up your faithless arse.
Hands off my tongue, you bloody bird. I'm pledged to the absolute. Arse and all. Hold on. What in the ruddy hells is an aspersion?
Less like libel, as in, I'm liable to smash your face if you go casting aspersions.
네, 주무십시오. 아, 도대체 어디 갇혀 있는 거야? 아예 지하 좀 거미밖에 없잖아.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
I'm just saying, those eyes. Again? Do you wanna become spot?
찾았다. 여기서?
You're being arrested for thieving. Unless you can find a way to settle this here and now. Your bribery attempt has caused some offense. Violence it is.
몇 레벨이야? 1레벨?
This will do nicely.
잘 가요, 첫째.
Onward.
Good. Again.
어디 법사에게 덤벼 이거. 흡수하자. 어?
My faith will protect me.
아저씨 누구예요?
Excellent.
Take two. On I go.
빨리 가네.
Certainly.
빠르구만. 뭐나 먹어라. 씨.
Keep going.
Yes, here.
Let's finish this. Got to press on.
Onward.
won't work.
Let's go.
Got to concentrate. Got to press on.
Good move.
아, 제 캐릭터요? 제 캐릭터 지금 아까 훔치다가 걸려가지고 어디 갔어? 아, 여기 보이시나요? 잡혀있어요. 그래서 다른 동료로 구출하러 왔더니 퀘스트가 진행돼서 지금 얘네들을 쳐잡고 있지요.
대큐.
몰래 훔친다고 훔쳤는데 안 되더라고. 몇밖에 안 갖고 있어. 자유도요? 자유도 높죠. 지금 저 메인 퀘스트만 하고 있는데. 아유, 탈출했지 이거.
Still breathing, despite everything.
땡큐.
Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear.
아, 내 거 다 뺏겼었네. 씨. 그러지 마, 얘들아. 은쟁반 좋아. 도망자. 뭐 있는데 여기? 뭐야? 아씨.
Time to get going.
아, 뭐 줄 것 같은데. 불안하다. 인벤이 꽉 참을 넘어서. 돌은 왜 들고 있는 거야? 하얗 가방? 오. 아저씨.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far
헤드로
down the
해가지고.
list. You aided a bear without knowing if
글쎄요.
it would savage you. A true friend of nature, or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me
디아블로에도
here, Wade.
라파엘이 있나요?
You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them, someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they
아직
come from.
1챕터가 안
That
끝나서.
must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
스토리가 이게 좀 웃긴 게 처음에 오징어한테 잡혀서 눈가리에다가 그 벌레 집어넣고서는 탈출을 했는데 선택지가 계속 갈리는데 좀 돌아다니다 보니까는 라파엘이라는 애가 나타나서 뭐 이것저것 뭐 해줄 테니까 어쩌고저쩌고 하길래 반대했더니 바로 악마로 변신하더라고요. 그리고 또 돌아다니다 보니까 꿈의 인도자인가 뭐 나타나가지고 이제 자기를 도와달라 해서 선악 개념이 있는데 뭐가 선이고 뭐가 악인지 모르겠어. 라파엘은 천사 이름인데 악마로 변해서 나타나서 얘가 루시퍼인가 싶기도 하고. 근데 꿈의 인도자는 천사 쪽으로 모양은 생겼는데 막상 하는 거 보면 악마 쪽인가 싶기도 하고 해서 좀 헷갈려요. 캐릭터가 분명한 것들이 없어. 따지고 보면. 그러니까 뭐라고 해야 되지? 애들이 다들 교활하고 중립적이에요. 전부 다 캐릭터성들이 전부 다. 잘못 얘기에다가는 싸우게 되고 안 싸우려고 선택지를 많이 하는데도 결국에는 싸우게 되는 게 있는 것 같아요. 재밌어요. 심리전도 있는 것 같아서. 이상해. 그 뭐가 선과 악이 분명하지가 않아. 분명히 지금 이 세계관에서는 큰 사건이 일어나고 있는데 아직도 기생충은 못 고치고 있고. 그러니까 선 쪽에서는 기생충을 더 키우라고 얘기하고 있고 악마 쪽에서는 기생충을 처리해주겠다고 얘기하고 있으니 뭐가 맞는 건지 모르겠네.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out.
아유, 오늘도 셋이네.
Given that all of these true
다
souls
죽여도
are
되죠.
infected,
근데
there has to be the source for this magic.
물약이 제한돼
If you want to
있어서
find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
생각보다 쉽지 않을 수도 있어.
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you.
들어가세요, 어니언님.
But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
지하도 조심하시고요.
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but
아, 여기서
attack
발을
goblins.
뺀다고? 이
If I
자식아.
join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
아, 같이 싸우자며 도움이 안 되네.
I'll take that.
이거는 스컴에서 많이 보던 건데? 사람을 아예 그냥 작살을 해놨어 여기다가. 고약한 놈들이구만. 응징해야 되겠다. 뭐가 있는 건데? 뭐가 있는 거니? 아이고 달달하고요. 애들이 안 따라오네. 그러고 보니까. 뭐지?
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword.
그렇구만.
Just a brief respite.
아니 애들이 왜 안 따라오는 거요? 나 파티원이 아니야? 하나네. 얘들아.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
아, 분리되면은 개별적으로 다니는 거구나. 와, 씨. 이러면 개별이고.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Have a lot on my mind.
그래.
Well, in it. All right, what now?
자자. 씨.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Bedroll and breakfast. 따라오냐? 아, 갈 필요 없었는데.
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
파레벨 18. 애들이 너무 많은데.
Fake disobedience. Follow my teachings. Follow Ragling's orders. Obey the drow. Serve the Absolute, and you may.
I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
홈으로 갔네. 씨.
Ignore them, and be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet?
For the Absolute.
I'm hungry.
orders were to stand
Dying's
by
the
here.
only thing
No
they're
booze,
good at.
no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring. Watch your step down by the pens. Wargie's been getting fat on your kind lately.
I'm just saying, those eyes. Seen this mess? Flaming Fist Thuggo took a chunk out me arm last raid out. Tried the priest, but she says the Absolute will set me right in time for the next raid. Fiercest thing about 'em was the wailing, till we put an end to it. Ain't none can stand against us now. Not with the Absolute in our corner.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap. Could say that. And yes, I still have it. Because it's important to my goddess. I was part of a group sent to claim the artifact in her name. And I'm the only survivor. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It's my mission to deliver the artifact to her secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code, our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. Give it time, and thought. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most.
Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, know myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
여기까지 하고 내일 전투를 좀 해야 되겠네. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.